Welcome back, everybody. This is the Crypto Hulk Show, man. We're going over it. We are knowing that we are in the right place at the right time. We're at the right point of history. It's all going down. They are putting together the financial system every day that goes by. I'm seeing it every day. I'm going to go over this with you. The people that look at price, they're lost. The people that talk about crypto prices, they're lost, okay? People that read the price off of cryptos on their show are lost, okay? Price is not an indicator of future success right now. Not even. This is all the top whales, what they're doing is they're putting together all their infrastructure right now. You see, we don't have a crypto market. We have dumb people that talk about crypto prices on their show. Those are ignoramuses. What we're seeing, see, we're so early, there's no crypto market. You get it? We have no crypto market. There's no regulation. There's nothing at all except fantasy and fake. Like Puff the Magic Dragon lives beyond the sea. Yeah. That's what we got. Puff the Magic Dragon. There's chart analysis people are dumb shits. All right. Just letting you know. These people have no idea what is going on. They're building the infrastructure of the future right now. These little price, oh, it's going to hit $5 and then off to whatever. That's so sad. It really is. These crypto influencers making shows, and all of a sudden, the past 3 months now, Dumb and Dumber are starting to bring on all this price analysis stuff, and I'm like, wow, sell out, desperate 80-year-old hooker. See, they're trying to do everything to get the views. They will lie, cheat, and whatever, sell you dumb shit, have a mastermind class. Oh, you got to join the master. Well, and then they stop talking about the mastermind. Now you got to go to my website. Now you got to do all this dumb shit. They don't even give you an excuse for ending this mastermind class. You ever understand? I've never heard the excuse. I never heard it. It's just all of a sudden it stops. Wow. Yes. They hate us because they ain't us. Man, my name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Just somebody that makes videos is all. What do I know, right? Absolutely nothing. The sheep love Bitcoin, the Ethereum fake. Yeah. We're going to get into some stuff on the show. Don't do anything I tell you to do. God, no. Let's get into JP Morgan. Start the show with this. I want to show you. These other channels will not show you this unless they're little trolls out there that copy my show that try to package it for another show. Aggressively average content. You have some pretty aggressive average content for us today. Steve Toten, thank you very much for that donation. I have a listener supported channel. People that watch give donations. I don't have scammy products. I don't have scammy companies that give me money. So when you watch my show, the people supporting the channel are you. And that's why I don't have any kind of a product that's going to get you wrecked, because I don't have a product. And that's how I run the channel. It's just you come to my channel for what I see. I have a BS meter that goes off with so many of these other channels, with everything that I see going on around me. You want honest advice, and what do I see? Just watch my show. But I don't have, but I rely on everybody to support the channel. That's how we do it. So I can comment about whatever company, whatever government, da 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 da. I don't take money from special interest, whatever. I'll take your money and then give you, hey, here's what I see. That person there, here's the game they're running. Oh, this content creator over there, they're doing that dumb shit. Okay. That's what I do. And then I read off the news. Oh, you see this bank right here? They're not really doing that. That bank is using this. That's how I run the channel. Sam J. Thank you very much, Sam J, for that donation. Down below, you'll see a money button. You push that. That's the anti-get wrecked button. So let's start with the J. Pizzle Morgan. Here we go. JP Morgan coin launches programmable payments. Very interesting. Now, when the JP Morgan Onyx or whatever it's called first came out, we didn't hear nothing about this. Then Ripple starts coming out with a bunch of stuff, smart contracts and all that, offline. They already had it from 10 years ago, but I'm just saying. On my show, you've already known Ripple's had smart contracts and offline payments for 10 years. But the other channels have no idea. Onyx by JP Morgan has launched programmable payments for blockchain-based accounts on, wait a second. Oh, I got to plug. Hold on, let me do something here, everybody. I'm using the wrong mic. Probably, hold on a sec. I got to adjust something. Give me a second. All right, now, let's see. Can anybody hear me now? Does everybody hear me or no? Microphone test. Hello. Yes. Ricky Teffy can hears me. Yes, we can hear you, gang. Yes, all good. All right. So I didn't have the microphone plugged in. I guess the computer was using its own mic, but I tried to avoid echoes and shit, so I got this other microphone deal I plug in. All right. Let's get back to work. So Onyx by JP Morgan has launched programmable payments. Oh man, it's not good. For blockchain-based accounts on JPM Coin. The solution allows users to use a if this, then that interface to program their transactions. What I believe right now, we're early, so we have unprogrammed money. Do you get it? Like, we have virgin money. In the future, all the cryptos that you get, they're going to be wrapped with some kind of smart contract deal. We've got money that's not wrapped. That's the good, or whatever you want to call it. If it's not bound by a smart contract, okay? We've got the money that's pure and clean. That's going to be worth gold in the future. Oh, you got XRP that's not a smart contract? Let me have some of that. See, because in the future, they're going to release all this crypto stuff and it'll have contracts on it, but they won't be activated until they say. Right now, we got crypto. I got crypto with no smart contract at all attached to it. It's free and clear. That's what people are going to want in the future. All right. Nick Mike says, thanks for everything you have taught me, probably for 3 years. Whoa, way back. Things are happening fast. And then S. Harab. Hur. Anyhow, thank you very much for that donation. Huraibo. Huraibo 1. Hurabo 1. Keith Williamson, member for 15 months. Don't get sucker punched. Know what you hold and do nothing. Exactly right. So we go back to the JPM articulo. Programmable payments allow users to branch out beyond the limitations and rules applied to their transactions, accessible through a new portal on JP Morgan's payment online treasury portal, JPM Access. Stop. So, we now know there's a thing called crypto. We now know different organizations make different cryptos. Different cryptos do different things. Some cryptos are payment cryptos, some are security cryptos, some are commodity cryptos, these kinds of things, all right? We know that JP Morgan now has a portal and they wrap their money with different conditions. Okay, we're going to go over all this later. Naveem Malella, head of coin systems at Onyx by JP Morgan, commented, here's what he said. Programmability has been a key objective for digital currencies and tokenized money since the beginning. I want you to hear that again, because this is very important, everybody. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, here's the question I get from dumbasses very frequently. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, why do you keep showing all this stuff from 10 years ago? Gee, Crypto Hulk, all your articles are old. Let me read the sentence again that's in this article. And if you're a dumbass, maybe you'll see the light, okay? Programmability has been a key objective for digital currencies and tokenized money since the beginning. Oh, well, now I think I understand, Crypto Hulk. From the beginning when crypto was made, whenever that was, the objective was having programmable money. So later, after this article's done, I'm going to take it back 10 years and show you about programmability. That's why we go back 10 years, because if you don't, you'll be like these other dumbasses that have YouTube channels and they just sprinkle the latest news and never get into anything deep divey, okay? You can't, because here's the game. You can't deep dive because most people aren't going to stick around to watch your show. Guess what? I'm not concerned about most people sticking around to watch my show. I only want a certain select few of you to be super damn rich, okay? And all these other motherfuckers come on to a Crypto Hulk show, spend a minute, 2 minutes, leave. Hey, I love that. Because you will be financially ass raped, and I'll just be like, oh, sucks. You invested in that other channel, and they told you to get this and that, and then the government took it. Oh, sucks being you, bitch. Yeah. And they're gonna want to come back. Oh, I got wrecked on this other channel. I'm like, get off my channel, fucking loser. That's what we're gonna do, these people. I fucking love it. Since the beginning, programmability has been the key. We're gonna take it back. Our new offering makes payments programmable, ushering in the era of dynamic and event-driven infrastructure in the industry. This is an important milestone. Programmability is an important milestone, everybody, because that's how the future of this money is going to be. If they don't like you, they're going to program it and take it back. This is the ultimate control to making us all slaves one day. That's how it will be. I'm just letting you know, okay? I know some people don't like to hear that, but my channel is to tell you what's the truth. And eventually we will all be slaves. That's where all this is going. Okay. All this money control and digital ID. I'm just letting you know. The reason I got crypto, some people are like, oh, you're part of the cause of the problem. No, this shit's already decided by people with higher level security clearances than myself. All right. What I'm trying to teach you is how to get rich quick, so maybe you can get out of some of this crypto at some point and get gold and sell off and buy a property or whatever, da 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 da, because it's coming. The control is coming to make everybody a slave. Just letting you know. We're going to move off that subject and continue with the article. Customers can control their JPM coin accounts in new ways, such as dynamic funding, in which they can apply various rules for funding a bank account in case of shortfalls, and event based payouts, in which they can execute transactions depending on various needs, such as delivery of assets. Sounds a lot to me like Codius, everybody. And that's where we're going to go after this article. We're going to go back to Ripple and Codius that nobody talks about or teaches because these other channels are horse feathers. Balderdash, I say. The new feature provides users with the ability to respond to the volatile nature of the market. On October 6th, Simon's AC completed its first payment using the feature, and Federal Express and Cargill will be going live with the solution in the next few weeks. Simon's and FedEx are using it now. Simon's actually, FedEx and Cargill in the next few weeks. They're doing all these things. I want you to see what's going on. All these top banks are tokenizing, tokenizing, tokenizing. We're getting reports of central bank digital currencies starting in India. That's only like 4 times the size of the United States, maybe 3 times. And these other massive countries starting CBDCs. Everybody, they're rolling all of this out. Dumb people are concerned about a price because the prices aren't going anywhere. Oh, I'm not investing in that. The prices are still at 65 cents. Ha ha ha. I'm so much smarter than this crypto Hulk guy. It's funny how these people try to outsmart me. Is that your life's ambition, you fucking losers? Well, I get on a Twitter space or I do this or that, and people always try to have to outsmart me. Do I make you feel so small? Is that what it is? That you just can't handle it? That nobody, like, you could make a show, no one's gonna watch you because you're a fucking loser. I mean, that's really sad, but that's your life. And I don't get on much social media talk things because these people have a problem with real men because they're real fucking pussy guys, right? So they can't handle a guy like me telling truth because that crypto Hulk. See, they don't have the research mental ability. They can't find my news articles. They can't show you how Ripple Russia, Ripple China, Ripple Singapore, and all these things happened 10 years ago. They cannot find the articles. They can't find subscribers for their show. It's truly sad. Okay. Pathetic individuals. I don't believe in abortion, but those people I think probably should have been aborted. All right. Let's move on here. Dr. Peter Rathgeb, group treasurer of Simon, stated advantages and features from the crypto world are now available for fiat. JP Morgan's provision of 24/7 blockchain based bank accounts combined with programmability. Okay, I think we got the gist of that article. Let me check some comments and we're going to get into Codius for brand new people because I keep getting them all the time on this channel. Got Nick Mike, Eric Goldsmith. Thank you very much, Eric, for your donation. Appreciate that. Sean B is back again. Yolanda Taylor, why JP Morgan not considered a security? I don't have all the answers. There's so much to look up. I don't have time. But what I do have time to show you is this right here. Let's go into this. Like I started showing this probably a couple years back just because nobody's showing Codius and breaking it down what it is. And that's why I made my show, Lakey XRP. Let's look at this Codius. Here it is. Now, you don't have the real Codius because that's what I got. If you're like a supercomputer nerd and you go back 20 years in crypto and this and that, you could find the articles that I have. I got the official one, but it's listed on my computer under my user, so I don't want to show people that. But the one I'm showing you is close enough. But what I've got here is a 2014, and I'll copy this and paste it so you can see it. But your copy doesn't have it because you have the publicly available one and not the let's call it the one that was around. See, I got one right there I just showed you. It says E.M. Schwartz edited this page on 2014. What I'm showing you now is about 10 years old. Okay. Like the article said, this programmability has been there from day one. I don't know when day one is, but we go back at least 10 years. That's a minimum. So let's look at this. You got Stephen Thomas and Evan Schwartz. They both made something called Codius, okay? Now, I'll break it down what it is first, and then we're gonna get into it just a little bit because that's what JPM coin. Okay, look, Ripple has all this figured out from 10 years ago, right? What we're gonna look at today is Codius, and it puts every smart contract to shame. Codius is the Ethereum killer, okay? It does everything that Ethereum can't do. And what Codius does, it's an implementation and it uses code in a sandbox to be able to talk to every other computer language. So here's the thing with programmability, with the JP Morgan coin. It works on the JP Morgan platform. Got it? And that's it. What Codius is, so imagine this. I'm trying to, new people, here's how it all is going to go down. Each bank is going to have its own money, okay? Each bank's going to have its own platform. Problem is, unless you want to go to that bank or you want to use that bank's coin, they're not interoperable. So then that means they have to build, if they want, they could have a closed wall, okay? They could have a closed garden, as they call it, walled garden. But the world wants a platform that's interoperable, where maybe I can keep my bank and trade you and not have to worry about I don't have to mentally think I got to convert this, I want to convert that. The problem with JP Morgan and all these things, all these other banks, is that Codius is the solution. When Codius gets released, everybody's going to want to use it, every bank, because it is the communicator for all programs and all coins. It's a smart contract with oracles and smart oracles on top of that. So Ethereum's a smart contract, great. Awesome. It's got oracles. Great, great, great. But if you don't speak Ethereum, it don't work. Same thing with JPM. Same thing with Bitcoin. Same thing with all of them. If you don't speak that particular coded language, nothing works. So this is where Ripple is going to run everything. Okay. Now, the US government's going to take it. We've already been through all this stuff. When I use the term Ripple, it's synonymous with the US government, or there's probably 5 countries, I believe, that are actually in control of Ripple and made the ledger and all that. But I don't get into that explaining it every single time. So if I just say Ripple is going to control everything, then I got to get into explaining Germany, France, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, all these things. There's like 5 or maybe 10 countries that are all together working on a project we call Ripple that is actually the United States government with these other governments mix it. That's what we're dealing with here. So I'm just going to use the term Ripple. So we have something called Codius that Ripple made. And let's read the first section here so you understand a little more. Smart oracles provide a simple, flexible way to implement smart contracts, which encode business logic, laws, and other agreed upon rules. Stop for a minute. Nobody else has smart oracles, okay? They have oracles, but not smart oracles. And let's say they have smart oracles, which they don't, but let's just say they do. Well, they don't have Google's native client working with them, okay? That's the master translator for all the coding languages in the world with crypto. Ripple's got it. It's called Codius, okay? What it does is, like the article says, if this, then that, correct? That's what the article said JP Morgan coin can do. Okay, that's great. If this, then that. Only within the JPM network. Bam. So what if HSBC doesn't want the JPM coin and they don't want to use JPM's trusted network? That's where the JPM coin falls flat on its ass. Got it? Smart oracles in Codius and no other implementation, because that's what Codius is. It's an implementation. You cannot buy it. It's not a crypto you can buy. Smart oracles in Codius provide a simple, flexible way to implement smart contracts. That's what we were talking about today in the article. Smart contracts. If this, then that. So your crypto is wrapped with a smart contract and you send it, and if my car gets fixed at 3 o'clock, then my crypto will go towards the mechanic shop, okay? That's what this stuff is. Smart contracts encode business logic, laws, and other agreed upon rules. Smart oracles build on the idea of oracles. So Bitcoin's got smart contracts and oracles, but they don't have smart oracles like Codius. Oh man, Crypto Hulk, it's a wrap. Yep. Now, Codius will be able to help Bitcoin and Ethereum do it. Imagine an 80-year-old hooker that's handicapped and she's in a wheelchair. Well, let's not get descriptive any more than that because I know where you guys are going with this. Gee, Crypto Hulk, I'm innocent. But that 80-year-old hooker, you're the wheelchair, you're the smart oracle, Codius. So you put Ethereum, because it's an 80-year-old hooker, in the wheelchair and push the hooker down the street. Now, why don't you just get a Codius hooker, right? I mean, that'd be that much. She'd be beautiful and always down 24/7 for a little rough and tumble, you know. Why would you want to get that old junky car, put it on a tow truck, and drive that car down the highway when that car doesn't work? Now, you can still own Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Codius will make them work. But why wouldn't you use something more efficient that probably doesn't need Codius, right? I mean, these are just things. You'll still have the 80-year-old hookers around, the cryptos that are 80-year-old hookers, but it's like, why? I mean, unless you're into sick stuff, then okay, I could probably see why you're into some grandma thing. But that's what we got going on here. Smart oracles build on the idea of oracles, which Ethereum has and Bitcoin have, but they don't have smart oracles. And that those smart oracles provide smart contracts with information about the state of the outside world. And smart oracles combine information gathering with contract code execution. In such a system, rules can be written, here we go, in any programming language. In Codius, in the implementation of Codius, rules can be written in any programming language. Bam, right there. No other crypto can do that. The JP Morgan coin cannot do that. In such a system, rules can be written in any programming language. No other cryptos can do this except Ripple's Codius. That's the implementation, the only one in the world that can do this, okay? So when JP Morgan coin starts talking about if then that and this, hey, that works great if you're not going to leave that particular language. Rules can be written in any programming language with Codius. You can't have a Bitcoin and make it work in a JP Morgan coin platform. The rules are not written for multiple cryptos, only one, and that's JP Morgan's Onyx is written for that one. There's only one, let's call it code, that is the master code of all codes, and that's Codius made by Ripple. Evan Schwartz and Stefan Thomas. David Schwartz had a part in offline contracts, okay? That's what this is. Google stepped in and they have something called native client. And there's a sandbox of trusted protective code that's like a translator, and it stops dumb shit from happening. It stops forking and all kinds of dumb shit, okay? In this paper, we begin with some definitions and the background concept of smart contracts. I'm going to stop at this point with Codius. Let me scroll down to the bottom. It's a very interesting article if you want to read it. Some parts are more technical than the other. Here's the section on David Schwartz, what he did. It's called offline contracts. It's kind of down near the bottom, 25% of the article. It's at the last quarter of the article. Offline contracts. David Schwartz talks about offline contracts right there. Where will Codius be used, Crypto Hulk? Stocks, bonds, the stock market, everything. Everything? Yes, everything. Bridges between value networks, okay? Distributed networks like Bitcoin and XRP ledger maintain separate ledgers. They'll be able to put those together. Trade financial systems. Think of financial trade. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, are you talking about R3's Corda platform that uses the XDC crypto that I need to buy right now after the show? Why, yes, I'm talking about that. Trade, Codius will be used in trade financial systems. Imagine all the shipping trucks. So here's the thing. You remember hearing something about Australia getting hacked? Oh, here we go, Crypto Hulk. I think you got a humdinger coming. I think you got a humdinger. Hey, Australia, why don't you try to use the Codius implementation? If you go to my show right now, go down to the bottom where it says financial applications and beyond Australia. Go to the first where it says number 1. Go to the second sentence. I'll read it for you, Australia, because I know your trade system just got hacked. Australia, I know your trade financial system just got hacked. I have a solution. I'm not from the government, but I can help. Here it goes. Codius. Trade financial systems have their own ledgers as well. Contracts built on smart oracles like Codius can create automatic and trustworthy bridges between two systems. Codius builds bridges in trade, Australia. This is an article from 14 years ago. This shit was already done back then. In 2013, Ripple already had the solution to your problem right now. Ripple's a time traveler, okay? Such a bridge could accept payments in one system and immediately issue a balance or initiate a payment in another system. Oh man, Crypto Hulk, you're killing them. Now, are the most popular people on social media talking about how Codius could have fixed the Australian hack that just happened? No, they're not. These people don't have a fucking clue, these other channels, okay? XRP Punch Aurello. Way to go there. Punch and John. Bus drivers 55. I appreciate your hard work, Crypto Hulk. And then Kitch J. Thank you very much for that donation. Smart Oracle equals Crypto Hulk. So here's the deal again. The dealio. What is the dealio? So that's number 1. We're dealing with Codius, made by Ripple. It's the master, it's the god of all the cryptos. That's what it is. It's the all-knowing. That's what Codius is. It can talk. It's almost like some people say God is omnipresent, where God's everywhere at the same time. So it's not like you can be in Texas and do something naughty because God's not there. He's hanging out in California. No. Codius will be everywhere on the XRP ledger. And Codius will be able to deal with trade finance. Trade finance is how everything in the world moves. Everything goes on a boat. They put it in a cargo container and they ship it somewhere. Okay? Traditional financial systems have their own ledgers. What I'm going to predict to you is Australia is in a jam, a trade jam. And I predict that Codius, they're not going to call it that, you'll see, but Codius is going to be implemented. They're going to start using R3's Corda platform. You need to get the XDC. Tell you before that shit gets to be like 500,000 bucks a piece. Brand new people, listen up, because I'm telling you what the other channels have no clue about. R3 made a Corda platform that the Swiss digital stock exchange is on. London, Germany's going to start. Everybody is going to use it, okay? R3 has a Corda platform which utilizes the crypto XDC. And that's traditional financial systems will all use Corda. Now, how will Corda interact with maybe somebody has a walled garden trading platform or whatever? It won't matter, because that's where Codius comes in. It can speak to every single platform on the planet, unless an alien made it from planet Uranus. But that's pretty much unlikely, unless the Anunnaki are using something when they're mining gold, a special platform to trade with. So bar those two things, it's going to be Codius, okay? We will see Australia. Okay, look, do you think it's a coincidence? Dilip Rao quits Ripple. He's an executive, big shot from day one. He quits Ripple And within a few months, he ends up at the Australian Treasury making their money. Oh, I love it. I already know I'm rich. Then all of a sudden, now we've got Australia having shipping problems. Gee, now R3 used to be a Ripple partner back, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. R3 that made the Corda platform. R3 platform allows XRP to run on it. Just saying. I already read that the other day. We went through it. So let's think. Ripple executive leaves, goes to the Treasury, currently is currently running the Treasury in Australia. A Ripple executive is currently running the Treasury in Australia, making their money. That's not a big deal. Total coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Not even true. Okay. And then all of a sudden now they have a trade platform problem. And I'll just make I know this will be a total coincidence, but I'm going to call it. I'll bet you to fix the problem, Australia gets on the phone, the Celly gets on the Celly with R3, used to be Ripple partner, and say, yo, hey, hook us up with the R3 platform, eh? And then I'll just bet you, out of coincidence, they're going to use Codius to be the translator and the smart contract and the oracle. So the if then that, and all that dumb shit, right? And have all the securities, no hacking. See what Codius does is it cuts out all the dumb shit, all the forking and the hacking and all. Codius will not allow that shit to happen. It's like me, but 100 times stricter. When I see dumb shit people in the top chat, when I go to delete them, report them as spam and shit, Codius is faster than me. Okay. So that's pretty remarkable. I'm going to leave that article right there. I'm not getting into it anymore. Brand new people. I mainly didn't get technical at all in this. I've gone over the Codius a lot, but I want the new people to kind of understand what's going on. Now, I gave you that article, new people. Some of you are very, very tech smart, 100 times tech smart than me, because I'm like 1 out of 100. So I gave you that article, read it. So you'll understand truly what Codius is, and that Ethereum is like, there's no competition. It's sad, it's truly sad. But if you have Ethereum, you'll be ass raped very soon, okay? And just make sure you got your Vaseline or whatever you use, okay? Because I heard dudes like Baby Fist, like this, okay? And he's coming after, he's gonna get your junk. So get out of Ethereum, whoever you have to. Coffee Cat gave somebody a membership, and that's Riza Kylie. Coffee Cat gave somebody a membership, and it was Mimi Cool Cat. Now, some people have got memberships before, and what I need people to do that have gotten a free membership before, please do not keep getting them, okay? We got people on my channel. Here's how it works. And we've got people here that want to give new people the opportunity, a chance on the Crypto Hulk channel. I'll respond more. If I see a question and they're a member, I'm quicker to respond to that. If the show's over and I'm going through the comments, if someone's a member and they have a question, I'm more likely to answer that, as long as it's not going to take me all this fucking time to answer it. What's important is to ask a question during a show, because I'm not going to spend 10, 20, 30 minutes typing shit to answer a question to somebody who's not a member or even a member. It's faster for me just to be able to explain it, all right? So if you've been a member before, please, don't get on the show. Change your name or something else, because we don't want to see the same people getting memberships when you should be getting it yourself. Alrighty then. Toter Gramada, thank you for the info, Hulk. Everything is coming together. Certainly is. That is for certain. X Particus for the research, Mr. Hulk. Great work there, buddy. Appreciate that. Now, let's see if there's any questions specifically. Hey, I got the commercials going. they're there because what that does is when when YT sees my channel's open so they can make a lot of money on commercials, they tend to get off my back. Okay. The shows tend maybe not to freeze up as much. The shows now, if I'm going over something really controversial, yeah, but I allow the commercials in because and I know it's a problem. Just hit skip because when I don't, these people start coming down and busting down my channel. So it's kind of like bribery. All right, it's basically what's going on. It's criminal. AJ Kumar, Hulk, I don't know how to buy XDC in the United States. A lot of people are saying the Decent wallet. Decent wallet. Look it up. Crypto She-Hulk types in, look right down there at what she typed in. Gary O'Neill says, you rock Hulk. Try to there, buddy. I got people that are paying me, right? So here's how, this is a business transactions, all that it is. You are paying members. You are paying money for a service so you can get rich, okay? I know it's a $5 membership. And then there's donations if you would be so kind. And then the business transaction is I get more and more motivated as you get memberships, hold on to them, and then give donations. Then I start digging because it's kind of like with anything. Well, I'm not saying everybody. Most people that are smart, you incentivize them with money. Oh, you wouldn't believe the shit people do. Look at pro sports. You throw enough money at people, and you're gonna have professional athletes doing all kinds of stuff you've never thought possible. It's that motivating factor. So this is a business transaction show. I show you facts that no other channel can find. I show you relationships between Ripple and Russia and the logo, all the stuff. I show you everything. No other channel can find my articles, okay? People talk about, oh, it's the bricks. These other channels, it makes me laugh. They're saying, oh, they say stuff like, oh, BRICS is coming and it's going to dethrone the dollar. Maybe it does. So what? And all these things, oh, we're all doomed. But then I bust out an article showing Brazil's a Ripple partner, Russia's a Ripple partner, China's a Ripple partner, Israel's a Ripple partner, Turkey. I can go on and on. I show you the country's name with the logo, and other channels have nothing like that. They just want to talk about gossip stuff and about their sponsors and how you need to not be a financial advisor and all this dumb shit. I run a fucking business. You pay me, and I'm going to do my best to try to give you information to help make you a millionaire, billionaire. I know some people right now, I'm not going to mention the names, some people around where I live. I know some of these older guys. One dude, when XRP was like at 20 cents, 30 cents, he was talking to me. Dude drops in like 100 to 200,000 bucks into XRP. He's going to be a billionaire, okay? Then there's other people that I've met in different ways. I'm not going to say what. Like one guy I know has got like 1 million XRP, 500,000 Stellar, and 250,000 XDC. And it's because I was talking to him and the person watched my show. You know, me and this person talked and all these things, and they're going to end up being like a total billionaire from watching my show. Didn't believe in crypto before they watched my show. No. Met the guy who started talking and stuff and explaining stuff to him. He runs a construction company or road paving or something like that. I don't know exactly what he does. Then he had a rich friend who was a farmer down in Central California who must have put in at least 1 to 200,000 or more into XRP like 3 years ago when it was like 30 cents. So I know that dude's got to have close to 1 million XRP. So it's a business. See, these guys are business people, and they talk to me skeptical at first. And then I just start bringing up facts because that's what rich people want. They don't have a lot of time. You got 5 or 10 minutes if you're lucky on the phone, And I got to drop fact bombs right away. Show relationships. You ever heard of Rosie Rios? No. Okay. Well, let me tell you about this. You know who's number one at the Federal Reserve? Oh, yeah. That's a Powell guy. Who's number two? Well, I don't know. Oh, that'll be a Ripple executive. Let me send you the text on that one. I dropped those two bombs right off top, Rosie Rios and Michael S. Barr. Then they're like, I'm like, are you interested? Well, yeah. Then I got them. Okay. Then they're like, well, how do where do I go to invest? It's the best thing. It's the best investment advice they've ever heard in their life. Coming from I'm not a financial advisor. How about that one? These people are going to become billionaires because they talk to me. And why? Because I take pride in helping other people become rich. To me, that's cool. Like love your neighbors yourself kind of a thing. you know, put your neighbor above everything. That's kind of like what I'm doing, paying it forward, karma, good karma, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know any of you guys out here, but people give memberships and they give me donations. That's my job. And Japan, the reason why they say Ohio and then gozaimasu? Because gozaimasu is like what? Important person? If you go to Japan, these people are going to say Ohio gozaimasu. They may not even know you, but they're saying, hello or good morning, important person. So that's how I make my show. I don't know who you are. My show's been free basically for 3.5 years. Okay. I'm doing more members only shows and stuff, but it's just that's how I run my program. Like AJ, I don't know who AJ is, but I'm trying to give him advice. Go on a decent wallet to buy the X. Like these people ask me questions and stuff. I sincerely want everyone to be rich. I don't have to know you. You don't have to know me. I'm taking upon myself to help people to make the world a better place, to pay it forward, right? To be part of the solution, not part of these other people had all these members. They had all these channels where it's like $150 a month and dumb shit like that, and $200 to get on there, whatever. I come in, I do $5, and these people are like, oh shit. Then everybody starts copying. Damn shame. You know why I started off with $5? Now it's inflation. I should have it at $10 now. But I started off at $5 because I wanted to make sure as many people could get rich as possible. Not these other channels. Go back. Remember the mastermind class from fucking dumbass? That shit's like $150 or $200 a month. You know that? But he don't talk about that no more because he's a fucking scammer. Okay? Just thought I'd let you know. Find out from everybody else. How much was that fucking master class with all these dumb shits in there? They don't know. They don't know nothing compared to what we know. All right. They have no clue that Russia's been there from day one with Ripple. They have no clue about none of this stuff. These people, but they want to charge you 150, 200, 500. I went over all the prices before on these stupid master classes. They go up to like $1,000 a month. And at the end of the year, they buy you a suit. You get to have dinner with these people and sit around and fucking jerk off, right? Okay. Not my group of people. Eyes odd. Notice how you see the use of names. Stella, XLM, and XRP and Ripple. There is a new car wash, and the banner says, "Be the positive Ripple." Sometimes names mean things. What we got here? Peter Tuatara. Dang it. Better late than never. Catch your replay later. Thank you there, Peter. Don't be lazy. Gave a donation. Thank you very much. It says I blanked off for a few minutes, probably because the YT don't want stains on my. So I passed the master class. The master class. How fucking stupid was that shit? The greatest minds. They used to advertise. I'd be listening to that shit like, dude, no one's gonna join that fucking stupid ass class. Who the fuck wants to join that? And then he doesn't even sell it anymore. It's just like, how do you not? I thought it was like this awesome class, and they'd meet once a week for like a live stream or something. And remember, get you all jazzed up, and you get to buy a new suit every year if you pay $1,000 a month or whatever it is. You know how fucking stupid that is? Take that $1,000 a month and buy XRP for the past year. You would have been like a total millionaire. Okay. Doug, thank you, Hulk. You the man. Jim Beam, double oak, and ginger ale. The Jim Beam, okay, I don't like Jim Beam. I hate it. But I'll tell you what, the double oak or the Jim Beam black, I can kind of do those. Taste test tonight. Not this show, because it's only what time? It's only about 3:00 p.m. Tonight, I've got Patron, Grand Patron Silver, retails for 150 bucks. I'm going to take that up against Patron Silver, Costco 36 bucks. Okay? We're going to have a head-to-head competition. And I'm telling you what, I don't think that Grand Patron is worth 150, maybe 50 bucks. Okay? So, what I do is I expose truth, and I'm going to work hard for everybody tonight. I'm going to get half a shot of the Grand Patron Silver and half a shot of Patron Silver, 36 bucks. And we're going to have a little taste test. And I'll tell you what, I can probably already predict. And you know what? I'm going to throw in Cazadores. I bought some Cazadores Añejo Clear Cristalino. I think that stuff's probably shit. Now I got that I went to Sam's Club yesterday and got the Patron for 36 bucks for tonight so I could do a taste test. And then I got the Cazadores. I think it was like 25, 30 bucks for Añejo Silver. Well, Añejo Cristalino. But I think that shit sucks. There's a Lamborghini tequila now around 270. You know what? I don't even think that shit's going to be good. But we're having a taste test after tonight's show. I'm going to make another show at around 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So right now it's 3. So in about 3.5 hours, I'm going to have another show going. And after that one, we'll do the taste test. But I'm telling you what, I had some of that Patron Silver last night. That shit's good. $36. Brilliant. I got it at Sam's Club for 36. I'm going to take it against Grand Patron for 150. And I'm telling you what, the the $36 Patron, I'm going to call it, will kick $155 Patron ass, okay? That's my prediction. But I'll be honest, I'll taste them both and be fair, but I already know just the same thing as the Don Julio 1942 sucks. That shit's overpriced, garbage tequila. Just telling you, I don't care how much it costs. If you watch my show, I'll save you money, all right? Do not get 1942. Just get the regular Don Julio Añejo. It's brilliant. The 1942 is fucked up for 180 bucks. Spend the 57 bucks or $55 and get the Don Julio Añejo, and it kicks the 1942 ass. All right, you just saved a ton of money. Golden Sun, what do you got to say today? Happy to report that the live stream seems smooth today. Yeah, because I spoke in code about the title. Like, I didn't mention the actual name of the building, the bank. I just showed pictures and stuff, okay? But if I were to actually explain what I'm talking about, the screen gets all fuzzy. It cuts out. Like, that's what this platform does. So, oh yeah, I have another platform for brand new people. It's on Twitter, and it's at CryptoHulk19, and you have to see the blue check mark. Now, you have to be very, very specific and careful because everybody loves to try to copy me, okay? So it has to be spelled exactly right. At CryptoHulk19 is all lowercase. Make sure they don't throw in an extra letter because that's how they trick people. And then, so if all the letters are perfect at CryptoHulk19, then there needs to be a blue check mark. But sometimes they'll throw in an extra L or an extra something. And if you're not paying attention, you just got catfished and somebody's going to try to scam you. Okay. So wake the fuck up when you type that in and don't be lazy. Golds, I got a little, glad I got a little bit of it. Here's the late fee and pressing the emergency button. Golden Sun, thank you very much. I've got listener supported people here. Appreciate that. Gary O'Neill, welcome to the members video live stream. And then Gary O'Neill gave a donation. So a brand new member, appreciate that. Love Patron, the Hornitos. Once you try Patron, or Hornitos, I don't like. But I mean, if you like it, great. But Hornitos to me is just, I'm not going to say. Scott Brennan, brand new member. Rafael Garcia says hello. And then we got, he's from Portugal. Portuguese. Avion, the best tequila. I've had it. I bought that at Christmas. For Crypto Hulk, it's a no-go. Now, if you like it, great. I'm not going to trash talk it, but it's just not for Crypto Hulk. Yeah, they had a sale on it. It was like $80 or something. I tried it, and I'm like, never again. But I'm also the same guy that thinks Don Julio 1942 is garbage. So I'm the same guy that thinks that Don Julio Añejo for 57 is better than the 180 Don Julio, $180 Don Julio. So I'm that same person. So Tres Tequila. Don't be so gullible. Luna Azul is a good tequila. Tequila makes me loco, yo. Oh my God. All right. We've got the news done with that. I wanted to show you. I got another show coming up. I've got to get it going and find that news. So I've got to go and I got other stuff to do. I'll see y'all in a few hours on my next broadcast.